Welcome to Mia and Leo Talk.
Thanks for joining. We're happy you're here.
Like this content? Tap subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss our new lessons. Hi everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Mia and Leo Talk. I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo. We are so happy to have you here with us for another conversation.
Today, we are going to talk about something that makes almost everyone smile. We are talking about movies.
That is a great topic, Mia. Movies are a big part of our life in New York. Sometimes it feels like we are living inside a movie.
It really does. Every street corner in Manhattan feels like a famous scene. But today, we want to talk about our favorite films, our memories, and even our favorite movie snacks.
And we want to hear from you too. But first, Mia, I have a question for you. Think back to when you were a little girl in Portland. What is the very first movie you remember seeing?
Let me think. Oh, I remember. I was 5 years old. My mom took me to see a movie about a magical nanny with a flying umbrella.
Oh, I know that one. It's a very famous classic.
Yes. I remember the music so well. I spent the whole week after the movie trying to jump off the sofa with my umbrella, thinking I would fly.
Oh no! Did you get hurt?
No, not really. My mom caught me just in time. But that feeling of magic, that is why I love movies. They make you believe that anything is possible.
That is a beautiful memory. For me, it was different. I grew up in Boston, and my dad loved old adventure movies.
Like the movies with the big dinosaurs or the explorers.
Exactly. I remember sitting on the floor with a big bowl of popcorn. The movie was about a group of friends looking for a pirate's treasure in a cave.
Oh, I love that one. It's about friendship and being brave.
Yes. I remember feeling so excited when they found the gold. I think that was the day I decided I wanted to move to a big city and have my own adventures.
And now you are here, in the biggest city of all. So, Leo, when you have a very long day of tech support calls, what kind of movie do you like to watch to relax?
Well, when my brain is tired of fixing computer problems, I don't want to think too much. I usually look for a good action movie or a science fiction story.
Something with robots and spaceships?
Yes, I love seeing how directors imagine the future. It's a great escape. I can forget about broken servers and passwords for 2 hours.
I am the opposite. If I am stressed after a big design deadline, I want something very soft and sweet. I love romantic comedies.
I know you do. You always cry at the end, even if it's a happy ending.
I can't help it. When the two characters finally say, "I love you" in the rain, my heart just melts. It's so cliché, but it's so perfect.
It is nice to see people happy, even if they are just actors. But wait, we have to talk about the most important part of movies.
What is that? The acting? The music?
No, the popcorn.
Of course! I should have known.
A movie without popcorn is just a long video. You need the crunch. You need the salt.
I agree. But you have a very specific way of eating popcorn, Leo.
Do I?
Yes! You eat it one by one, very carefully. It takes you the whole movie to finish one bucket. I finish mine before the trailers are over.
Well, I want to make the magic last. If I eat it too fast, then I have nothing for the final scene.
That is very steady of you. I am just too excited. You know, yesterday I saw a movie that reminded me of our dream trip to Paris.
Oh, really? Was it a romance?
Yes, it showed all the small cafes and the lights on the Eiffel Tower at night. It made me feel so hopeful. I can't wait for us to go there.
We will, Mia. And when we do, it will be better than any movie.
I believe you. But Leo, tell me, do you ever watch movies that are scary?
Well, I don't mind a little bit of mystery, but I don't like movies with ghosts or monsters.
Me neither. Remember when we tried to watch that horror movie last Halloween?
Oh no, don't remind me.
Luna was so confused. I was hiding under the blanket, and you were sitting very stiff, with your eyes wide open.
I was trying to be brave for you, but every time the door creaked in the movie, I jumped a little bit.
And then Luna dumped on your lap, and you almost hit the ceiling.
Okay. It's true. Cats and horror movies do not mix well.
It's funny how a movie can change the energy in a room. After that scary movie, we had to turn on all the lights and watch a cartoon about a talking dog just to feel okay again.
The talking dog was much better. You know, Mia, I was reading about how movies are made, the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Oh, that is so interesting to me because of my design work. Tell me more.
I learned about Foley artists. Do you know what they do?
No, I don't think so. Is it about the cameras?
No, it's about the sounds. They're the people who make the sound of footsteps, or the sound of rain, or even the sound of someone eating an apple.
Wait, so when I hear a character walking on gravel, it's not the real sound?
No, usually it's a person in a studio with a box of rocks and some old shoes.
That is amazing. It's like a secret language of sounds.
Exactly. They use very strange things. For example, to make the sound of a crackling fire, they often crinkle a piece of plastic or some dry leaves.
I love that. It shows how much work goes into just 1 minute of a movie. Thousands of people working together to tell a story.
It really is a team effort. It reminds me of when you are working on a big branding project. You have to think about every small detail, right?
Yes, the colors, the fonts, the spacing, it's all part of the visual story. In a movie, the colors are very important too.
How so?
Well, if a scene is supposed to feel sad, the director often uses blue or gray colors. If it's a happy, warm scene, they use yellows and oranges.
I never noticed that before. But now that you say it, it makes total sense.
Next time we watch a movie, look at the background. You will see how the colors change with the emotions of the characters.
I will. You know, Mia, I remember a movie we watched together a few months ago. The one about the older man who travels across the country on a small tractor.
Oh, I loved that one. It was so slow and peaceful.
Me too. It made me think about my family in Boston. It reminded me that it's never too late to say, I'm sorry, or to visit someone you love.
That is the best kind of movie. The one that stays with you after the screen goes black. You walk out of the theater, and you look at the world a little differently.
Yes. But speaking of theaters, do you prefer the big modern cinemas or the small old ones?
Oh, the small ones, definitely. I love the vintage theaters in Brooklyn. The ones with the old signs and the red velvet curtains.
I agree. They have more, quote, soul. And usually the popcorn tastes better there too.
Why is that? Is it the old machines?
Maybe. Or maybe it's just the history of the place. Think about how many thousands of people have sat in those seats and felt the same things we feel.
That is a very beautiful thought, Leo. A shared experience across time. But wait, we have to talk about another very important movie topic.
What is it now?
Movie quotes! Do you have a favorite line from a movie? Something you say in real life?
Well, sometimes when I am fixing a really difficult computer and I finally solve the problem, I like to say, I'll be back.
Leo, you say that in your deep robot voice?
Only when I am alone in the server room. I don't want my coworkers to think I am too strange.
I think it's funny. For me, it's from that movie about the girl in the city. She says, I'm just a girl, standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
That is a very Mia quote. It's very sweet.
It is. I say it to Luna when she's being grumpy and doesn't want to play. I'm just a girl, standing in front of a cat, asking her to purr.
And what does Luna do?
She usually just looks at me and walks away to find a piece of cheddar cheese.
Typical Luna. She is the director of her own movie, and we are just the actors.
It's so true. Leo, have you ever seen a movie that was so bad you wanted to leave the theater?
Yes, once. It was a movie about people who lived in a world where no one could stop singing.
Like a musical.
No, it wasn't a musical. It was like a regular day, but everyone had to sing their conversations. Can you pass the salt? Oh, yes, I can pass the salt.
That sounds terrible.
It was. I stayed for 20 minutes and then I told my friend, I can't do this anymore. My ears are hurting.
I think I would have stayed just to laugh at it.
You have more patience than I do, Mia. But okay, let's talk about the future of movies. Do you think movies will always be in theaters?
I think so. People like to go out. They like the big screen and the loudspeakers. But I also love movie nights at home.
Especially when it's raining outside.
Yes, we get the big blankets. We make some hot cocoa and we dim the lights. It feels so cozy.
We don't have to worry about people talking or using their phones in front of us.
That is the worst. When someone's phone is glowing in the dark theater, it breaks the magic.
It really does. You know, Mia, I was thinking about animated movies, like the ones from that big studio in Japan.
Oh, the ones with the flying houses and the forest spirit?
Yes, I love how those movies are so quiet sometimes. They have moments where nothing happens, just the wind blowing through the grass or a character watching the rain.
Those are my favorite moments. They feel so real. It's not all action, action, action. It gives you time to breathe and feel the story.
Exactly. Western movies are often very fast, but those movies teach us that silence is also a part of the story.
I agree. I often use those movies as inspiration for my color palettes. The way they paint the sky at sunset is just wow.
I can see why you love them. Do you remember the movie we watched about the boy and his giant robot friend?
Yes! I cried so much at the end.
I remember. You used all the tissues in the house.
It was so sad. But it was also a story about sacrifice and love. I think movies are a great way to talk about difficult things.
They are. They help us see things from a different perspective, like that documentary we saw about the ocean.
Oh, with the glowing jellyfish.
Yes, it made me realize how much we need to protect our planet. It wasn't just facts. It was a beautiful story about the sea.
It was. But okay, Leo, let's play a game.
A game? I like games.
Okay. If your life was a movie, what genre would it be? An action movie? A drama? A comedy?
I think my life would be a slice of life movie. You know, a calm story about a guy who likes his routine, his coffee, and his friends.
That sounds like a very peaceful movie. I would watch it.
Thank you. There wouldn't be many explosions, but there would be a lot of nice walks in the park and some good pizza scenes.
And what about me? What is my movie genre?
Oh, that's easy. Your life is a romantic comedy drama.
Really? Why?
Because you're always full of energy. You have these funny disasters with your keys and your subway card, but you also have a very big emotional heart.
I think you are right. There would be a scene where I am running for the subway and the doors close right in front of me.
And a scene where you are talking to your plants and they suddenly start growing because of your, quote, magic voice.
I love that. I want that to be in my movie. And Luna would be the sidekick who steals the show.
She would be the true star. She wouldn't even need a script. She would just sleep and people would say, wow, her acting is incredible.
Look at her sleep. She is so talented.
Exactly. But you know, Mia, talking about movies makes me realize how much I miss going to the cinema with my family back in Boston.
I understand. Do you have a favorite cinema there?
Yes. There is an old theater near my parents' house. We used to go every Christmas Eve to see a classic movie. It's a tradition.
That is so sweet. Traditions are like movies we play every year.
They are. Maybe this year, if you come to Boston with me, we can go there.
I would love that. We can wear our big winter coats and get a giant bucket of popcorn to share.
And I will make sure we get a seat in the very back so we can whisper.
Perfect. You know, Leo, I was thinking, movies also teach us about different cultures.
That is very true. I've learned so much about different countries just by watching their films.
Like that movie we saw from Italy, the one about the family making pasta in the countryside.
Oh no, don't talk about that one. It made me so hungry.
Me too. I wanted to jump into the screen and eat the lasagna.
It looked so good. That is another power of movies. They can make your stomach growl.
And they can make you want to travel. After that movie, I spent 3 hours looking at flights to Rome.
I know. You have a very dangerous travel heart, Mia.
I can't help it. The world is so big, and movies make it look so beautiful. But you know, Leo, there is one thing about movies that I don't like.
What is that?
The endings. Sometimes the ending is just not right.
Oh, I know. You mean when it's an open ending?
Yes! When the screen goes black and you don't know if the characters stayed together or not. I hate that.
I actually like it sometimes. It lets you use your imagination. You can decide what happens next.
No way. I want the director to tell me. I want to see the wedding, or the house, or the happy cat. I don't want to guess.
You want closure.
Exactly. I want a big "the end" sign and a happy feeling in my stomach. If I have to guess, I spend the whole night thinking about it and I can't sleep.
Well, next time we pick a movie, I will check the reviews to see if the ending is Mia-friendly.
Thank you, Leo. That is very kind of you.
Anything to keep you from staying awake all night. You know, talking about movies today has been so much fun. I feel like I have a list of 10 new movies I want to watch.
Me too. And I want to go to the store and buy some gummy bears.
And some popcorn?
Yes, a lot of popcorn. Wow, we really shared a lot of memories today. From the flying umbrellas in Portland to the pirate treasure in Boston.
It was a very nostalgic conversation. Well, maybe we should remind our friends what we talked about today.
Yes! Today we used some great movie words. We talked about theaters, popcorn, genres, and endings.
And we talked about Foley artists and visual effects.
And cat paralysis during horror movies.
That is a very important technical term. We hope this conversation made you think about your favorite movies too.
Yes, movies are a great way to practice your English. You can listen to the voices and learn new phrases.
And you can even watch with the subtitles in English to help you read.
Exactly. So, friends, we want to know, what is the best movie you have ever seen?
And what is your favorite movie snack? Are you a popcorn person like me?
Or a gummy bear person like me? Tell us in the comments. We love reading your stories.
It makes us feel like we are all part of the same big audience.
Yes! And if you liked this talk, please subscribe to our channel, Mia and Leo Talk. It really helps us grow and keep making these videos for you.
Every new subscriber is like a thumbs up for our movie.
I love that! Have a wonderful cinematic day, everyone.
Goodbye for now. And don't forget the extra butter.
Bye-bye. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Leo, do you think we can watch that science fiction movie tonight?
I already have it ready on the TV.
Oh, and did you buy the popcorn?
I bought 2 bags. One for you to finish during the trailers, and one for me to eat slowly.
You know me so well.
I do. Let's go.
Perfect.
Absolutely perfect.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
See you soon.